What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Intermissions. I'm super excited to be out here at Pasco High today. Go ahead and tell who you are, Coach.
My name is Kaden Enriquez, and I am the head baseball coach here at Pasco High.
That's awesome. Tell us how long you've been coaching and where'd you start at?
Cool. So this is my 6th year coaching. I spent a lot of time coaching summer ball for the Twin City Titans for a year.
Oh, nice.
A couple years with the Hanford Flames as an assistant, as a head coach there too. Spent some time at the middle school level, and this is my 3rd year here at Pasco High total, 2nd year as a head coach.
That's awesome, dude. You know Chris Hildman, right?
I do. Chris is a really good friend of mine. He's known me since probably before I was even born.
Okay, shout out to Chris Hildman. He's a big mentor of mine.
Awesome.
I had him on. If you got to go watch it.
Okay, definitely.
You got to make fun of him for it. I like to call him Child Man because there's the email. He always gets mad about that. So, well, hey, let's back up a little bit. Let's now talk about your playing days. Like, when did you start playing, and then just walk us through your journey.
Cool. Yeah. So I've been playing baseball since probably 2-3 years old. I came from a big baseball family. My mom's side played baseball. My dad's side played baseball.
That's awesome.
I left the hospital when I was born in a Mariners jersey,
Nice.
so I still have that picture at home.
That's great.
Played all the way through high school. Played a couple years in college at Blue Mountain Community College.
Very cool.
And then once I was done there, I hung up the cleats and wanted to coach.
That's awesome, man. So all those years playing, whether it was in college, little league, high school, favorite baseball memory?
Oh man, I think my favorite, I don't have a specific memory, but back in the old days, back when Legion Ball was a thing, I think
Legion,
taking the bus rides everywhere with the team, staying in the hotels with the team.
Yes.
I have countless memories of being with some of my best friends that I still talk to today. Staying up late at night, throwing ice on the freshmen. Just, those are the greatest times.
Absolutely.
And it's unfortunate that we don't have a lot of that now, but hopefully one day it'll definitely come back.
For sure. I always tell people when they ask me my favorite, I say the same, it's the brotherhood, right?
Exactly.
It's the time in this late nights in the hotel room, the driving, the dugout, all of it. So good. Well, hey man, tell us about, what do you love most about coaching?
My favorite thing about coaching, I think, is seeing kids be successful in my opinion, the hardest game that there is. You know, if you have a 30% passing rate in basketball or in football, you're not very good. If you have a 30% shooting rate in basketball, you're not very good. But if you get a base hit 30% of the time in baseball, you're a Hall of Famer. So that's just seeing kids work so hard and come out on top and be successful in a game of failure. That is my favorite thing of all time.
Absolutely.
For sure.
And you work in the building, right?
Yep.
You're a teacher.
Yeah, I'm a high school teacher.
How long have you been teaching?
This is my 3rd year too.
Okay.
I teach freshman English. So
Nice.
I love those little buggers.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Are you a reader?
More of a writer. But yeah, I like to read. I'm a big sports journalism guy too. That was going to be, I was originally supposed to do that, and then just changed paths and ended up wanting to teach kids how to write better. So.
That's awesome, dude. I love that you're in the building. So let's talk about the community, the building itself, parents.
Yeah.
Sometimes that world between a coach and the community can be hard at times.
Absolutely.
And it also can be a huge win for you too, right? You can kind of go either way. So how best can the building at Pasco High, the parents, just the community in general, how best can they support you in the program?
I think the biggest thing parents and people on the outside can do is trust the coaches. I think there's a lot of things that go on, you know, behind the screen, behind the curtain, and sometimes people only see what the product is twice a week on Tuesdays and Fridays. They don't see the process that goes into it. They don't see the planning that goes into it. And I think if people had a better understanding of that, I think they would totally understand where a lot of coaches come from sometimes, because I think being a coach can be taken the wrong way sometimes by other people. And so just trust the process. That's all I got to say.
No, that's really good, man. So I see in your guys' dugout, I noticed it during our game today. The slogan, whatever it is. Talk to me about that.
So coming from Pasco High, you know, it's no secret that we come on the short end of things when it comes to athletic programs, academic programs, certain things like that. But a lot of that is out of our control. And so what I try to preach to my coaching staff and my players is no matter what you do, you cannot control a lot besides how hard you work.
That's good.
And we take that in practice, we take it in games. We say it before games too. It doesn't matter the talent level of the other team. We're not going to let them out hustle us today.
That's good.
We're not going to let them work harder than us today.
That's awesome.
The kids have bought into it, and having that up in the dugout's a good reminder for them. So we stick by that for sure every day.
Well, that's cool that you say that without, because I couldn't read it because I got bad eyes. But I figured it was something like that, so I wanted to get that in. But with you saying all that, like, I can see that when you guys play. So it's cool to see the kids keep working, keep competing, and they're always hustling.
Absolutely.
So great job on that, Coach.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
What do you hope, you kind of talked to a little bit already with your guys' motto on there and all that, but what do you hope your players take away from you and your coaching staff before they graduate here at Pasco High?
Yeah, so I actually really like that question. One of the things that I always preach at every parent meeting at the beginning of the year is my goal as a coach is not to make your kids into better baseball players, but it is also to make them into better men.
That's good.
And I tell them that every time, and whether that's tough love, whether that's having high expectations for them, right? Everything in between, I'm going to turn them into a better man whether they like it or not.
That's awesome.
And I think when kids leave this Pasco High baseball program and they go to apply to a college or a job and people see Pasco High baseball player on their resume, I want that to mean something.
That's awesome.
I want them to know who they are. They are going to be a hard worker. They're going to be reliable. They are going to be someone that's coachable, right? And those things, like in baseball and in life, life is taking a lot farther than baseball does.
That's
so I think
true.
this game teaches you a lot about that stuff. So
that's good, man. That's really good stuff right there. You've already kind of talked a little bit about it too, but what sets Bulldog baseball apart from other programs in the Tri-Cities and beyond?
Yeah, I think just going back to what I said, we're not necessarily blessed with the most talent level, with the most population, right? Because this year we had to cut one of our programs and we only have a varsity team. But just reminding them, no one is going to outwork us today. And Derek Jeter says there's more people in the world that could have more talent than you, but there's no excuse for someone to work harder than you.
That's awesome.
And we preach that every day at the beginning of practice, before games, and it's something we definitely live by.
That's
for sure.
Good, man. Well, I have kids. The girls were just starting off in softball.
Yeah, nice.
But the Little League program down here, right?
Yep.
Or the middle school programs, or all the select teams that we have now.
All of them.
We wouldn't even get into that, right? But we'll leave that alone. But tell me, what advice would you give to a young baseball player that's just starting out or in their third or fourth season? What do you have for them?
Be a sponge. Be a sponge. Soak up everything. Talk to as many coaches as you can. Go to as many learning camps as you can. Watch baseball. I can't tell you how many dugout demos I've seen on MLB Network where I've learned things about the game that I never noticed just by showing up to practice and talking to other coaches, right? Those people on that show played baseball in the big leagues, which only 20-something thousand people have ever done before, right? And they have so much insight, so much knowledge, just watching those guys, watching videos on YouTube, just taking everything in, because you never know what might stick and what might help you out.
That's so good. Be a sponge. Get off your phones.
If you're gonna go on TikTok, watch baseball
the games.
videos.
Yeah, there you
Lord,
go.
Man.
Stop ordering those seeds and watch the games.
Exactly.
That's awesome, man. Well, I got one curveball question for you today. It wasn't on the list that I sent you.
Okay.
Your favorite bag of sunflower seeds and brand, flavor and brand. Let's hear it.
I'm a big ranch guy.
Come on.
Spits, something's going on with Spits. They're changing.
Yes.
I grabbed a bag the other day and it was no seed, no seed.
What's up, Spits? We're going to call you out.
Exactly. If you want to sponsor us, go for it. But they used to be the top notch. But now it's just poor quality. So I'm a free agent.
You're free agent?
I'm a free agent right now. Any seeds out there, give me a call.
I like that. That's hilarious. All right. Well, hey, on behalf of just being a person in this community, I live in Pasco, love this community. Graduated from that building a long time ago, 2003.
Awesome. I love hearing that.
Played out here. Love this program. My favorite thing to do is to demonstrate to people that you can compete, but then afterward collaborate.
Exactly.
And so I want to just say thank you for how hard you're working for this program.
Awesome. We appreciate that.
Keep it up. I know people around the league are talking about it. I appreciate you for doing this, and keep working, man. Playoffs start, anything can happen, right?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, man.
Let's go. All right, well, you're off the hot seat, dude.
Awesome.
Good job, Coach.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.